Hey everybody, today we are at Sun Camper RV in Okeechobee and we're going to look at the JayFeather Micro. The model number is 171BH. So roll the intro. Hey everybody, it's Robert aka The Tall Man, and we're going to look at this amazing micro. And you see right away we got a nice awning that covers just about the whole side here. It's automatic, it's powered, which is great. You see some LED lighting up there, which is awesome too. Now let's take a look at the storage in there. Now for a micro mini, this has got some pretty decent storage underneath here. It's all nice and finished. And this little table and little arm that you see here, that's actually for, it's for a grill, which I'm going to show you here in a couple seconds. As I already pointed out there, you see some power, some light switches and things in there. Now this is really neat. You see this rail down here? This is kind of like a bush rail. This is literally made to be taken off-road. In fact, you'll see here in just a second, we have some, yeah, here we go. We've got off-road tires, right? Some nice Wranglers. So this is made pretty tough to take it off the road, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's go down here to this end. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is where your grill plugs into, and it's got a port for you to actually plug propane in so you can pull off the main propane tanks, right? It's the back of your refrigerator. Now, around to the back, you see now there's a ladder, which goes all the way up there to the roof, so you have full access to be able to inspect your roof, which is kind of neat. You don't have to carry an extra ladder. And it is wired for a Furrion backup camera. So there's ready to go. And you have a spare tire, which is mounted right there to the back, which is nice if you need to get access to that. So over here on the side, now this is neat. You see, this has got a big door here. What this allows you to do is get access to this storage that's underneath the bunks, which of course we'll look at more in just a minute. But this is pretty deep storage, and you can't get to all of it from the inside, so you can get it from the outside. And what's really, really neat, as you see, the bunk flips up, so if you want to carry some bikes with you, you can keep them inside while you're traveling, and when you get to where you're going, you take them out and then put the bunk back down. And see, there you go, there's your grill, which is actually a griddle. And that door is actually pretty darn solid. Now down here beneath the door is where your connection is for your sewer, which you see right here. So that's where you connect your sewer, and there's your black tank and your gray tank pulls. There's also a little tube back there to store your hose and stuff, which is nice. Okay, this is your 30 amp plug. This is where you plug in your power if you're going to be plugged into shore power. Nice outdoor shower. This is also where all your water hookups are, back of your hot water heater, and that's the back of the storage from the other side, the full pass-through. And oh, you know what? These are crank down jacks, so they're not automatic or electric, so you just have to crank those down. Now up front, you do have an electric jack though, so when you're taking it off your truck, you don't have to crank that electric jack, and you have two 20-pound tanks. Now let's meet Sean and Gail.
And we're with Sean and Gail, and we just want to thank them for having us today. Now, if you see an RV that you like here that we're reviewing, and you want to get a hold of these guys, Sean and Gail, what's the best way to get a hold of them?
You can call our office number at 863-904-5004.
Come on down and see us.
Excellent. Now I'll put your number down, in the description so that they, they can see you. So
great.
Thanks again. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No problem.
On to the inside.
Well, hey there, Lisa.
Well, hello there.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Fancy meeting you here.
I know.
All right. Look at this. That is a nice big bed for such a small little RV, right? And it's always there. Now, some of the micro minis we've been in have had the Murphy bed thing, but I kind of like this. Also, what's neat is these little cubes pull out. Can you try pulling out one of those? It's like a little ottoman kind of thingy, and they flip up. You can actually put things in there. It's good storage. See?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's two of them. With some extra storage. Now there is a TV here. It's mounted by the bed, so you can watch TV while you're laying in bed, or you can watch TV from sitting here, which is awesome. There's storage above the little dinette, storage above the bed. Also, there's this little nook up here, which is they're just taking advantage of all the nooks and crannies. Now, when you first walked in, and there's the front door. When you first walked in, there's your panel for extending the awning, for all your your lighting and your hot water, all that stuff is right there, which is nice. Now, this does have a pretty small kitchen. Now, mind you, I would think this would be mostly for weekenders or short visits, so you do have a bit of a small kitchen.
There is some really, really good storage in here for such a small kitchen, though. The space in here is huge. For all your pots and pans, look at how big that is.
Oh, that's deep.
That is a lot bigger than some of the other travel trailers. And this refrigerator really surprised me. Look at how big this is. It looks like it's small, but that is huge.
Oh, that is
inside
huge.
there. And the freezer is the same way. It's very, very deep.
Nice. Now that's 12 volt, isn't it? That's not even propane. So this is all 12 volts, so you don't need to be burning propane on this one. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Little Furrion microwave.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of kitchen.
Yeah, and then you've got your 3-burner stovetop.
The only thing that I'd like to see is maybe the little flip up right here. Right? Just to have
Yeah.
the little thing there.
The flip up would be nice, but it's really some decent storage space. I was really surprised.
Now this table also converts into a bed. The table just comes off the pipes, and then it would sit right there, and then you'd have another bed here. So you probably see 5 people in here, right? All right, then there's the bunks. I was mentioning them outside, so there's 2 bunks. You know, we've talked about this before. You know, the mattresses that are here that are pretty skinny. So, you know, if you're an adult, that might not be as comfortable as one would like, but, you know, for short term, it's not too bad. All right? What's behind door number 1? Oh, you know what time it is.
It's time for
Tall Man's Toilet Test.
All right, well, I actually fit in here. I wasn't expecting to fit. So there is plenty of room in here for you tall people. Getting in these little micros sometimes is a little hazardous for tall people, but this one's pretty good, so you've got enough room. This is an all-plastic toilet, right, foot flush, all right? But there's plenty of room in here to do what needs to be done, right? Also, it's a small, if you can come a little closer, Lisa. It's a small countertop, but there's some nice room over here, right? Some storage underneath, storage on the side. This is where your paper, I was going to say paper towels. This is where your toilet paper goes. And then you got a nice medicine chest up here, which is good. All right? Fan up top. All right, very well appointed. So let's check out the shower, shall we? So I do fit. I mean, as RVs go, especially the micros, this is not bad. My head isn't touching up here in the I call it the bubble, right? Skylight, but the bubble. I can move forwards and backwards, nice and easy. The water's shooting me pretty good. I mean, it's hard to get the water higher than this. I'm used to it, but at least if I have to duck, I'm not hitting my head here. All right. The only thing is left to right. If you look down at the floor pan here, it's a little tight because of the design. It's sloping in, so your feet are, I mean, it's a little funky. It's not bad, but it's pretty good. I give it a thumbs up. All right, guys, we hope you like this JayFeather Micro. It's actually a really neat little RV. You know, if you're not looking for something big, this might be perfect for you. It's got some bunks. It really has everything in it that you need. I like it. If you're in the Okeechobee area, come down to Sun Camper RV. This is where we're at today, and we want to thank them for having us. So, look, guys, for those who haven't subscribed yet, hit the little red button down there. It doesn't cost you anything. Smash the like button at the same time. All right? For those who are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back. We love you guys. For those who just subscribed, welcome to the family. Until next time, be safe.